Hello, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. No, that's backwards. Welcome back if you're new. If you're new here, my name is Elena, homeschooling mom to 3 kiddos. Here on the channel, we talk about everything from homeschooling, homemaking, all the things in between. Sorry if you can hear the TV in the background. Again, homeschooling mom, always kind of noisy in here. But today we're going to talk about groceries, in particular, February, what happened, how it went, and what we're changing up for the month to come. So in February, if you missed, I don't even know if we did this in February, but my plan was for February to start keeping track of the groceries we spent visually so that my family could see as well how much we were spending. I have a video where we did this to the fridge, the chalkboard and all that. If you want to see, try to remember to link that up in the cards and maybe in the description for you. But I wanted to lessen our weekend trips to the grocery store. So we were going to the grocery store on the weekends, grabbing a couple of things here or there that we needed. And, or if we changed our mind and we were like, no, I don't really want to have this that's on the meal plan. Let's have something different. And we were missing 1 or 2 items from it. Thing is, we'd go to the grocery store and come back out $50, $75, $100 later with a lot of other things. And so that quickly adds up. And I wanted to really hone down on those trips. So I was writing here in the corner, February groceries, and my thought was to write the amounts we had spent here and then put it aside. And then we started adding receipts here. As you can see, we had an Azure pickup, and then normally we do like 1 grocery store pickup, either Walmart or a local Kroger, and then a Costco trip. I never ended up going to Costco for the month of February. We saved it for the month of March, and then we did do Walmart, and I think we did Kroger, and then also we did a bulk order from our local farm. We bought half a pig because they were preparing to raise their prices, and this was the last time we were going to get it at the current price. So we went ahead and made a big purchase of buying half a pig. So it did end up being a little over $1,200 that we spent for the month of February. That is almost twice the amount of what our grocery budget is. So we didn't do very well staying within budget, but I also am beginning to see that I really have to up our budget because I'm not going to be able to keep it at where I think I'm going to be able to keep it without drastically cutting a lot of stuff. So we did do the farm purchase, which is a big ticket item purchase, and then also Azure Standard. We try to do that like now every other month if we can, or if we can stretch it even longer, that would be fantastic. With Azure Standard, though, I will show you what I got and what happened with that order. Here's what we did get from Azure. We are missing quite a few things, but I did receive coconut oil. I went ahead and purchased it from Azure. I usually get it from Costco, but this time around, I went and got it here. I just bought a gallon of it, and my plan is to soften it up a little bit, melt it, and then put it in a smaller jar on the counter instead of having this giant thing on our counter. I also got 12 pounds of raw honey. We go through honey pretty frequently, and the local supplier that we had moved, and so we are in search of another one. But for now, we're just ordering it from Azure. Mini chocolate chips. We finally finished our bag, and I needed to get some more. And then raw walnuts. I like to put these in our baked goods as well as my oatmeal. The things that I'm missing. So I am missing a few items from Azure. I bought 2 boxes of honey sticks. I think there were just like a dozen in each box. 5 pounds of peanuts, 26 ounces of dry milk, I wrote it down, and then 1 pound of spaghetti seasoning and a 5-pound block of raw cheese. The coordinator said she would send a group text out and then see if anybody accidentally took it home, if it got put in the wrong pile, because we ended up having a night drop, and it was really cold and windy, and because it was so windy, she wasn't able to put the name placards down, and so we just kind of started making our own piles and trying to look on the label to see whose pile was where, and it was really difficult, and so it could have got placed in the wrong pile and somebody accidentally took it home. So she's checking to see if that is the case. If that is not the case, then I will contact customer service and let them know that I'm missing all of it. The driver said it's possible that it was a reship box, meaning they reuse their boxes, and so they packed all of that into one box and it got placed on the wrong truck. The last time we were missing only like 2 items. The last time something like this happened, never so many. And Azure customer service is outstanding. I think that they credited the account, or because the charge already goes through. So I think they just credited my account. So I'm gonna wait and see if that is the case, and then I will update. As you can see behind me, we already started putting our monthly totals up here. So I will update my Azure total and see about that. So as you can see with that order, I didn't get everything that I had ordered, but what happens when a situation like that happens is they go ahead and charge you the full price, and then I had to call customer service, let them know what happened, and they credited me for the items I didn't receive. So I went ahead and I've already paid that. It didn't change my current price. They didn't credit the card that I put it on. They just credited my account, which for us is okay, because you hear my kiddos laughing, but it's okay because we are going to do another order, and so I have that kind of credit on there that will go into effect. Probably not. We're not going to do an order for March. We'll probably do one for April. That also took up some of it. And then February was a short month, but it just felt like there were so many big ticket items that we ended up having to purchase this month. We didn't quite make it on not going to the store on the weekends. As you can see, we just kind of started putting receipts clipped to here, and I think that wasn't working out well. So this is going to go away for the month of March. Currently, it is March 2nd. I've still got the calendar on February. And if you caught it, this Costco receipt does say February 23rd. So technically I did go to Costco in the month of February, but because it was already the end, we're going to count it towards March, because that was our large Costco haul for that, and that will come out in our March groceries. I'm not sure we'll tack it onto this video. I may make it too long. We'll see. Putting the receipts up here in the clip did not work. I need to physically write it out so that my family can see. So we've got a lot of other stuff that's happening here, health things that we're tracking and all that other kind of stuff, which is something entirely different. So I'm going to actually print this huge list out that I've got going here so that it takes up less space, and I have room to write down what we're spending as we're spending groceries. Again, I said a lot of stuff happened in February for us. My husband ended up having to travel further for work than he's had to. There was a lot of kind of chaos in the scheduling, as well as new things being added to the schedule. I had some health problems that were happening, and so I wasn't able always to cook and things, and so a lot of that got piled on, and so that is part of the reason why we spent so much in February, along with, like I said, the big ticket items. So for the month of March, what our plan is I did not monthly meal plan for the month of March because of a lot of health things that were happening, but I'm going to kind of backwards meal plan, meaning that I'm going to take what we've purchased and meal plan off those items that we have. I don't normally like to do that because sometimes I can find that things are missing or things like that, but sometimes you just have to, and I think that's going to work better for this month. The other thing is these receipts got to go. This happening like just folded up and put there, it's just a receipt, and we can't see the amount that we're spending. So I need to physically erase and then write on the board every time we go to the store, or if my husband's stopping at the store, he's going to have to write it on there. And I think just us physically seeing the account, like seeing it all the time, the amount that we're spending, hopefully it helps curb the spending, but we shall see. The other thing is we are not doing an Azure pickup this month, and of course we're not going to the farm, I don't believe, this month either. So I've already done our Costco run, I've done our grocery pickups, and we're headed into the first weekend of March, and we will see how we do from there. Okay, we just came back from Costco and literally threw everything on and around the table, so I'll try to make some sense of this, but honestly it's all over the place. So we were almost out of sugar, so I bought another thing of sugar from Costco. It's 10 pounds. My kids are in the kitchen next to me, so that's what the water in the background is. I also bought some more of the uncured ham. This is the least expensive lunch meat type that they have there, and the kids like it. So we bought 2 of these meatballs we kind of always get now. Chicken nuggets also is becoming a staple, as well as flour tortillas until I get off my duff and start making our own. We bought some more carrots. We're not quite out yet, but we bought some more anyways because we're almost out of them. This was impulse. It was the last one of the pumpkin spice protein, and it was on sale for $12.97. So I went ahead and bought it because that is a really good price for this. It's a little over 2 pounds of protein. So I got that, and then the expiration is like September 2024. So I'll have it for almost for next year. So throughout this year and most of next year, it'll be good. We bought 3 bunches of bananas, 1 yellow so they can start eating right now, and then 2 green so we can have it as the month progresses. I bought, this time I went with shelf stable almond milk, just to have less in the fridge. These are smaller boxes than the refrigerated ones, but this is what we went with this time around. I also, these were $10 and an impulse purchase, but we are trying to eat a couple of things that are a little bit better for us and figure out a couple of health things, and so pumpkin seeds was on the list of things that we should be getting in our bellies if we can. And so Costco had these sprouted pumpkin seeds with just a touch of sea salt, and all it has in there is the sprouted shelled pumpkin seeds and sea salt. So I got a bag of this to try out. I also bought some Z-bars for the snack box. Our snack box is actually super low right now. Corn tortillas, spinach, butter, frozen blueberries, because we're almost out of those too. This is for the fruit, fresh fruit, cuties. Our Costco had the big thing of eggs in, so we went ahead and got some eggs. I also needed antibacterial wipes. Our supply was running out. We are running low, so I got some to have on hand. Fish sticks, avocado oil, the spray. We're on our last one. Pistachios. My husband and I like to snack on these when we were out. They didn't have the usual Greek yogurt that we get, the kids like. So this time around we went with this brand. This brand is sweetened with stevia, so it wasn't, I'd rather have the other ones, but this is what they had, and this was kind of the best option of what was available, so we went with that. I bought my son, he really likes, my oldest son likes this miso, this brand of miso. I actually do not like this one, but he does, so I went ahead and got one more while they have it in stock. This was also impulse purchase. I will try to look for the price because I think it was on sale, and that's why I went ahead and got it, or it might not have been on sale, but a fairly decent price for 36 pouches. This I'm going to not put in the stack box. I'm going to put aside for when we're on the road type treat things. I also bought some more carbonated water because my husband and I like that. 2 bags of tortilla chips that my family has been going through these like crazy. We needed olive oil, so I got one more. I already told you we got the butter. We went through that. Protein bars, we were completely out, so I got protein bars. Egg whites, thankfully they had some this time. They didn't have any the last time, so we got some egg whites. I found these, my son, these are not the best snacks, clearly, but they're treat type snacks. My oldest has been loving the cheddar and sour cream, and they had Costco size, so we bought that. And then same with the Doritos, I only bought 1 bag, and then a bag of Chex Mix. I'm gonna try not to open all these or have them not open them all at the same time, but we'll see. And then we also bought one of these 6-pack of waters because the water here is really hard, that it's tough on our Berkey filter. So we bought this to have as a backup. Oh wow, you can really hear the wind in the background here. Okay, I'm all disheveled and the background, the kitchen is a mess, but our total was $373.75. I did have a shop card because I had a return for roughly about $20, and then we used the Costco credit card that they offer there, and we had cash back from that, so we didn't end up paying that whole amount. Well, we did. I mean, it's still, well, we did pay for our stuff, but that's how we helped pay for some of the stuff. So that is why I let myself get a couple of extra things that weren't on the budget, like the pumpkin seeds, $10 pumpkin seeds, and the protein, and a couple other small type things that we got, a few extra snack goods. So that is our Costco haul. At the time of filming, it is the last couple of days of February, so we're going to count this towards our March budget, and hopefully figure out a way to make this all work. We ran to Kroger's just unprompted or impromptu. I think that's the word I'm looking for. So we ended up getting a couple of things for lunch as well. These were on clearance. These are enchiladas, $3.92, and then we bought some ribs as well for $7.66. So that's lunch. I did need Roma tomatoes, a chili, purple onions. We bought some avocados because I think these were like $1.99 for 4, so we thought that was a good price. we got cilantro. We're gonna make like a pico de gallo. I ended up getting more coffee creamer. Not on the list was these rolls. They were on clearance for $2. So we're gonna toss these in the freezer actually. And then we also bought croissants. We'll probably have these for breakfast tomorrow. These were also on clearance. These, there was a coupon for them, so I bought, we could use it up to 5 times. So Annie's mac and cheese, but they had Mickey shape. So I got these for my youngest because he is a big Mickey fan right now. This also was not on the list, but my youngest has been asking to make cupcakes in these, and I thought that would just be a fun treat for us to do at some point this month. So they actually have the picture on the back. So we got that. This is why we had gone to our local Kroger. The Kroger brand turkeys were buy one get one free, but they also had like 2 of these natural turkeys that didn't have any additives in it. The Kroger brand has stuff in there besides turkey, and this just on the ingredients just says turkey. So this turkey was on clearance for $30.73. Originally it was $48.13, and it is about a little over 12. So it's a little over 12 pounds. So we bought this, and we're probably going to cook it and shred it up to use. And because this just has turkey in it and no additives, I'm going to go ahead and use I like to use the bones as well to make turkey broth. So we grabbed one of those. This is also part of a quick lunch that we did, the chicken meal deal. So we bought that to have for lunch too. These were on sale. Diced tomatoes, I think it was like $3.99 for 4. There's 4 in here, so we grabbed that. Imitation crab, we had a request for crab enchiladas, so we're gonna do that. And then just 2 packages of sliced cheese, pepper jack and Colby jack. And that's it. So that's it for Kroger. This came out to $106.76, I believe. So we'll add that to our tally for the month. Okay, I think this is the last of the haul for the month. I'm hoping, but we'll see. So we ended up getting this 5-pound bag. Sorry, there's cartoons on in the background. So I got this 5-pound bag of rice, white rice. I could not find a larger bag of organic white rice, so I had to settle for the non-GMO. I also got a bag of frozen onion and pepper blend, and then a small bag. Costco. Walmart only sells organic tomatoes prepackaged like this. So a pound of organic tomatoes. These should be organic onions. And then I bought a pack of hamburger buns. And then these were a special birthday request. My son wants to have the ham and cheese on the Hawaiian dinner roll for lunch, I think, for his birthday. So we bought 2 packs of that because the kids, honestly, my team, if I'd let him, could eat 1 whole pack by himself. So got 2 of those. Also, in our grocery budget is kind of our household and clothing budget too. I should probably start a sinking fund separately for kids' clothing. I just haven't done that yet. So my oldest needed socks, so we got socks. I also got 3 pasta sauce. We go through this quite frequently. 2 packs of uncured hot dogs, 1 thing of cheese. We did order the raw cheese from Azure, but that was one of the things that was missing. I think I probably already mentioned that. And then 3 heads of romaine lettuce. So that, oh no. And then I would say that's it, but that's not. We got some eye drops and then Bactine spray. This stuff had gone expired past the date in our first aid kit. So I bought those to supplement or to refill our first aid kit. And then we went to another store and because they usually have like a larger bag of organic rice, but you can see this is not organic. This is the same one that I had got. So they didn't have it, but this was non-GMO. So again, I went with this. We go through a lot of rice, so I need to kind of have some on hand. So I went ahead and bought this while I was there. And then my youngest was with me, talked me into buying some cookies. And then we got some rice paper. We like to make spring rolls with these, so we didn't have any in the pantry or in the fridge. So I bought one since not all of our stores nearby carry it. I had to go to a store a little further out to grab these. So that is addition to our haul. This 3 items came out to $26.55. The majority was the rice here. But that was it. Normally I give you a monthly grocery haul, so I wanted to be sure to check in for February and let you know what happened, what we're doing, some changes that we're going through going forward, and just catch you up on the grocery budget. Thank you so much I'm cracking up at my little man cracking up. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in this really kind of quick, loud video. I appreciate you taking your time out and being here with me. And of course, as always, if you don't know or you just need to be reminded, please know that you are deeply and truly loved and so, so appreciated. Thank you so much for watching.